Hello Libra, happy birthday. Welcome to your reading for October. This is for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. Please make sure you check all your placements to get a clear picture of what's going on for you at this time. As always, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate for all of you. Please take the bits that do resonate and leave the rest behind for somebody else. Now, this is going to be a slightly esoteric reading in honor of Halloween or Samhain. It's a great time for us to prep ourselves for the transformation that eclipse season and Scorpio season eventually brings. So, I'm going to start off with a couple of oracle cards and then move on to your tarot. All right. Goodness, we have silence. There is a sweet embrace in the nothingness stillness brings, a presence of self fully embodied. I see. Now the sun is in your sign and so is Venus. So, I mean, it probably means that you're looking good, but for some reason I feel like you're hermetizing yourself. It's time for you to shine, Libra. What's going on? All right, let's see. Gnosis, who else got this? Someone before you got this. I'm going to get one more. I don't usually do this, but I'm being guided. Oh, I'm so glad I did that. The Lover and Gnosis. All right, finally, let's get you one of these. We have, you're getting twos of everything. I guess happy birthday to you. We have Trinca 5, which is manifesting money and income. And we have the festival, creates an energetic blueprint for a fantastic event. That's more like it. I want to see you out and about socializing. Okay, let's see what these mean. Now, I'm referring to the books while I explain this to you. These cards are new for me and I don't want to tell you anything wrong. Now, let's start with Trinca 5. Interestingly, now you see the 555, you may be seeing synchronicities which involve 555 or anything else for that matter. But now Venus, your ruler, doesn't always just rule love. It rules finances and luxuries as well. So considering you are a Libra and the sun is in your sign, regardless of your placement, it's a beautiful time to not just magnetize love, but income as well. Now, Trinca 5 is an old Lithuanian gypsy folk enchantment. And according to legend, if you say the word 3 times and clap your hands each time, you will quickly attract the sum of money you need. Isn't that interesting? Try that out for fun. Why not, right? Now, it also says, if you draw this symbol after shuffling the cards, take it as a permission slip to treat yourself to something you wouldn't normally let yourself afford, and notice how that makes you feel. The Trinca 5 symbol is designed to create positive beliefs in deserving money. You can also attach this to your front door, the front door of your house. So, okay, let me hold that up again. If you're interested, you could take a little screenshot, print it out, or you can just draw it yourself. It's pretty simple. Now, when it comes to the festival, this is very interesting because, well, festive season is upon us, isn't it? I feel, now this talks about large gatherings and large gatherings of like-minded people, creating a beautiful atmosphere. It's a very of the moment card, where being in the right place at the right time and enjoying a special moment is indicated. The festival symbol is about humans deepening their connection with each other and the divine, of expressing themselves and getting back to their roots. When dancing together, the crowds become a powerful force, creating magic, healing, transcendence, and oneness. The symbol heralds a time of celebration on a big scale, of feeling alive and rejoicing in being human, not just surviving but thriving on our gorgeous planet Earth. So, that is why I'm confused. Why is there silence, Libra? You are a very social sign. You're one sign who probably has the biggest circle of friends. And even if you don't, you are very amiable. People are naturally drawn to Librans. And speaking from experience, because you have that charm since your, well, ruler is Venus. But anyway, let's get to this before we talk about that. Now, Gnosis, I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. This is it's a pretty spiritual card. It talks about innermost knowing and mystic truths. Gnosis points to the deep and timeless archetypal wisdom that rises from the felt experience of having touched the unknown with every one of the senses. It talks about how, you know that saying, those who say they know, don't, and those who say they don't know, know. So it is something that is quite ephemeral. It's not something that you can touch. It's whenever I get this card, I always think about how I always have to prove my beliefs to other people who are primarily left-brained, people who are highly logical and don't really give a rat's behind about, well, spirituality and mysticism. That's what I'm getting here. I feel like you may have developed a few beliefs and ideologies that may be different from what you may have followed earlier, and people may be questioning, asking you, questions about, well, what is your faith? What is the proof behind your faith? Right? So when people ask me that, I go into this rant about quantum physics and the gravitational pull of the moon and all of that nonsense, when I know deep down that I can't explain it. When these things work for you, they just do, right? You can't explain spirituality. So some of you may be getting deep into spirituality and spiritual practices, anything of a cosmic nature, something that could be occult. So it's just about a deep inner knowing that one has and one can't explain, right? Now, what's interesting is we have the Lover. Now, you may be seeing swans a lot, but even if you aren't, swans mate for life. And as a Libra, I feel like you're constantly trying to find that perfect mate, that perfect partner who will help you float through life, right? Since we have it with Gnosis, I feel like you are looking for a spiritual connection. Whether you realize it or you don't, I'm pretty sure you haven't written on your checklist, this person needs to be spiritual. I feel like you're looking for a connection that is spiritual, that is deeper than your 3D material plane. You know what I mean? Something that makes you, well, evolve and grow. Someone who challenges you, not just your beliefs, but someone who challenges your evolution so that you get out of your comfort zone. And the Lover does talk about being devoted to someone and someone being devoted to you. It talks about the heart. It talks about being beloved. It talks about connection, expansion, and awe. It does talk about unconditional love. So I feel like if conditions have been put in your relationships and you may have felt caged in or you may have feel restricted, you want a more free-flowing connection now. And I see that coming in for you. But we have silence. Now, what's interesting is when we got Gnosis and silence together, it made a touch of sense to me. Because silence talks about not just meditating, but not wanting to fill up your head with unnecessary noise. Okay, being in a place where you need to be still because you're trying to hear an answer from deep within yourself or from a divine power. It's possible you are trying to make a decision when it comes to matters of the heart or when it comes to money, right? And it's almost like you're not out there seeking advice right now. You know the answer lies within you, and you're almost waiting for whatever it is you believe in, the universe, your angels, your ancestors. You're waiting for them to give you that green signal that, Libra, you were right, go ahead, so it's quiet time. But with the festival right here and the Lover right here, I feel like the people around you are moving at a very fast pace, and it's almost like you want to join them, right? You may even be joining them, you may be enjoying yourselves and socializing and all of that, but at some points during these events, you may find yourself wanting to just be quiet, be by yourself, right? Everything could be really loud. You may be in a coffee shop, okay? It's super loud around you, and then you zone out. Not in a way that is uncomfortable, but in a way where you feel like you need to drown out that noise somehow. So you are looking for some answers right here, Libra. Let's pull your tarot and see if we can provide them. I'm going to get a sip of coffee. Hang on a minute. All right. Let's see what we have for you. All right then. Did anything else flip? No. I'm not following any particular spread. I'm just freestyling this to see what we can get for you. We have the Four of Cups, we have Justice, that's your energy right there. We have the Knight of Wands, and we have the King of Pentacles. All right, let's pull your bottom row. Lots of court cards. Lots of court cards, goodness. Okay, that's insane. There's a lot of people in your spread, Libra. A lot of people. I don't know if you're dealing with multiple people when it comes to matters of the heart, or you're just having to embody different personalities within your connections. Let's see, bottom of the deck, we have the Five of Cups, the High Priestess, the Magician, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Eight of Cups. All right. The Seven of Cups, the Eight of Cups. Sorry about that. Whew. With the King of Pentacles and the King of Wands, I'm almost getting, you remember what I said about having to embody different personalities within your interactions. I feel like a part of you wants to, well, be free and enjoy yourself and socialize and party and all of that, and just follow your passions. But then a part of you wants to maintain that balance. A part of you wants to be stable and rooted. There's a temple right next door. You will hear a bell. So there is that duality right here, and why I'm getting that is the Justice card. And considering you're a Libra, you're ruled by the scales, you're constantly seeking equilibrium in life. So there is an equilibrium or a balance that needs to be maintained in practicality and stability. This could be your wealth, your income, your work, and, well, passion. It could be love, it could be creative hobbies, it could be anything. So that is what you're probably struggling to find balance within. My God, how many court cards are you getting? That's insane. The Knight of Swords. Nine of Pentacles. I feel like you're wanting to be free. You're wanting to be free in the sense where you can pursue whatever it is that you want to pursue. I'm getting financial freedom. I want to retire early. I want to buy a boat and just sail the world. Not literally, but almost like I want enough money where I can do whatever the hell I want without being answerable to anybody. You know, I mean, that's what most of us want anyway in life. But considering we do have Trinket 5 at the back, there is something about finances here. This is going to be love and career mixed. I can feel it. I see you balancing this beautifully though. Because the Knight of Swords is someone who is very decisive. The Knight of Swords does not dilly-dally. Right? So I feel like whatever path it is that you pick, that middle path that we've been talking about, I feel like it's going to be smooth sailing for you. Some of you may also be quitting a job and starting something brand new for yourself, something that balances that passion as well. Maybe you're monetizing on a hobby, right? Maybe you make candles, right? Because it's fun for you, and you suddenly build a business where you sell 1 million candles a year. So that balances your passion and it balances your stability. Something like that. There's something related to something that makes your heart and your wallet happy, right? Now, when it comes to your second row, we have the Knight of Wands and the Queen of Wands. You have the Knight, King, and the Queen together, which is blowing my mind. Now, there could be a divine match here, whether it is in work or it is in love. I feel like there's someone around you who matches your energy. Someone who may have a lot of fire in their chart, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, doesn't have to be, but someone who lights that fire under you, someone who gives you that boost to wake up every day and follow your dreams, someone who's very inspirational, full of vitality and vigor, and someone who helps you be yourself. I also feel that this person is not of the shy category. This is someone who takes action. If you get another court card, I'm going to scream. The Queen of Pentacles. My goodness, Libra, what the hell? You have the King and the Queen of Pentacles together. This is someone who not just matches your vigor and your vitality and your passion for life. It is someone who matches your spirit. Someone who matches that base energy that we're talking about. That stability and that practicality. Someone you can, well, settle down with. It's not just sunshine and rainbows. It is earthy. It is grounded. It's rooted. Wow, whoever this is can make a wonderful partner. And someone who allows you your freedom within the relationship, someone who isn't controlling. You know what I mean? Some of you may have a choice between two people. Could be between an earth sign and a fire sign. Doesn't have to be, but it's almost like that silence. That's why you're silent, because it's a big decision. With the Justice card and the Five of Wands, there is a conflict. There is a conflict that could be stemming either in your external... Oh my God. Honestly, I feel like switching off my camera because I am getting extremely emotional. The Queen of Cups. How many people are you dealing with, Libra? This is insane. I need another one. Oh my God, I can't. The Eight of Wands. Okay. There could be multiple people in your life, Libra. The Queen of Cups could be a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. It could be somebody who is very loving, caring, emotional, compassionate, and empathetic. And there may be a conflict with this person, or this could just be a conflict within you as to how to move forward. No wonder you're silent. You're like, what the hell am I supposed to do here? There are a lot of people in your life, Libra, and if that's not the case for you, then this is not your reading. Click off and watch another placement. This particular Libra that I'm reading for has a lot of options. There is going to be movement. I feel like, you know what I feel like telling you when I saw the Queen of Cups with the Lover and Gnosis, I'm almost feeling like forget the surface level, all right? Forget what they look like, forget how they make you feel, forget the passion for a minute, all right? Think about how deep that connection is. Think about the spiritual aspect of it. That is important. I feel like if your frequencies match in the 5D, you will forever be able to stay connected in the 3D. What is the 5D? It is an astral plane. It is a parallel you. Okay, it's you who is highly evolved and someone who has ascended. That higher you resides within yourself. And it is your job in this lifetime, it's everybody's job in this lifetime, to lift yourself up from that 3D plane to the 5D plane, where you can be the best version of yourself. Make sure the best version of yourself shares the same frequency as the best version of them. Where I'm not saying you need to have telepathy or anything like that. It's almost like your souls get each other. They know each other. Someone you can feel at home with, you know. We have the Four of Cups and we have the Queen of Swords. You're probably saying no to an air sign. I can't. This is hilarious. I'm sorry. I'm not laughing at you. I'm pretty sure you're confused right now. Yeah, probably saying no to an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Nine of Wands. The Star. Yeah, there could be an Aquarius right here, either who maybe rejected you or someone who you are rejecting, because you feel like there's just too much drama here. It's you constantly have to defend yourself, and I think this is somebody who wants to make you feel like you need that silence. The Star card is a card of healing. It is a card of isolation. So it is possible that you are setting boundaries when it comes to this person. They don't have to be an air sign, but there is somebody in your environment who's, you know, lowering your frequency, someone who makes you want to just be alone. You would know who this is. You need that silence, Libra. Yeah, there's too much happening in your life. With festival, no wonder it's here. You've probably been going out a lot and you've probably been meeting a lot of people, potential partners, but you need to find one that is deep enough. Whew, Magician, Ace of Pentacles, Eight of Cups. I feel like you're manifesting money right now. With the Eight of Cups, you may just be walking away from love entirely because you're just confused. I don't blame you. I feel like you're walking away from the idea of, you know, I need to find a partner and all of that, and you're just focusing on your pentacles. You're focusing on your wealth. You're focusing on wanting to be independent. With the Five of Cups, the High Priestess, and the Seven of Cups. Yeah, no wonder the Seven of Cups is here. The Seven of Cups is a card of options and being confused. This reading is on point. And if it's not your reading, it's not your reading. But it is very specific for somebody. I feel like your heart is... I'm almost feeling like you don't want these options. you're not liking that attention. I'm almost feeling like it's making you sad. The high priestess is your 5D self. It is your higher self. She's the high priestess, right? And no gender in tarot. Take the energy with you. This is somebody who is highly evolved. This is somebody who has an innate amount of wisdom, who is highly spiritual. So it's almost like your 5D self is sad about this confusion. And your 5D self wants to be grounded and balanced. Considering the sun and Venus is in your sign, you are shining. All right, you are highly attractive at this time, Libra. People are going to be, attracted to you like moths to a flame, which is why there are so many people here. Let this time pass. Don't make any decisions just yet. A lot of planets have been retrograding. They will be out of retrograde eventually by the end of the month. Things will get clearer then. Okay? Sorry. That's all I have. Alright, let's get you a few charms to close this off. We have the letter H. This could be your initial, could be the initial of someone you're dealing with. Doesn't have to be. We have Sagittarius. You could have Sagittarius heavily in your chart, or the person people you're dealing with do. We have F again, your initial or someone else's. Doesn't have to be. We have a saxophone, which is reminding me of, well, partying. But it's also reminding me of course, music. So if somebody is sending you bits of music, listen to the lyrics. You may find a few answers there, right? And again, you may meet someone brand new while you're out listening to music. I hope you don't, because you have enough going on. With the elephant, that's interesting, because the elephant usually represents loyalty and it represents nostalgia. So there could be someone from the past, like one of these people could be someone from the past coming back in, which is why you are confused. My only piece of advice, Libra, make sure whoever it is you pick is, I'm not saying they should be spiritual, I'm just saying they should be the best version of themselves. You don't want to indulge in a relationship that is going to be immature from the get-go. You have enough to pick from. Okay? Put that in your checklist. It's great. Growing together and evolving together is wonderful. But from the get-go, you want this person to have a good head on their shoulders. Alright? That was it. Hope this helped. I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.